In this video, we'll see how you can use NumPy's sort function to sort the elements of an array. Sort takes three primary parameters: the array you want to sort, the axis along which to sort, the default -1 sorts along the last axis, and the kind of sort you want NumPy to implement. By default, NumPy implements quicksort. For example, here we make a 1D array foo, and then sort it in ascending order. Note that this creates a copy of foo before it sorts its elements, and the original array remains unchanged. If you want to sort the values of foo in place, use the .sort method of the array object. In other words, if you do foo.sort, this time foo updates with its values in sorted order. If you have an array with nan values like this one, sort pushes them to the end of the array. Unfortunately, NumPy doesn't have an easy, direct way of sorting arrays in descending order. However, with a bit of thought, we can cook something up. So two methods really stand out. The first is to sort the array in ascending order and then reverse the result. The second is to negate the array's values, sort those in ascending order, and then negate that result. The main difference between these techniques is that the first method pushes nans to the front of the array, and the second method pushes nans to the back. Also, the second method won't work on strings since you can't negate a string. What if you wanted to sort a multidimensional array like this? In this case, you can use the axis parameter of the sort function to specify which axis to sort along. For example, if we do np.sort boo, axis equals 0, it sorts boo along axis 0. In other words, it sorts each column of boo. And if we do np.sort boo, axis equals 1, it sorts boo along axis 1. In other words, it sorts each row of boo. We can also set axis equals -1 to tell NumPy to sort the last axis of an array. In this case, it'd be like sorting boo along axis 1. Cool. But what if we wanted to sort the rows of boo according to, say, the values in the first column? If we had something to give us the array 1, 0, 2, we could pop that into the row index and get back our desired sorted array. The tool we're looking for is argsort. Argsort works just like sort, except it returns an array of indices indicating the position each value of the array would map to in the sorted case. For example, if you had the array 3, 0, 10, 5, and you called argsort on it, you'd get back the array 1, 0, 3, 2, because the smallest element is at index 1, the second smallest element is at index 0, and so on. If you use this array to index the original array, you get back a sorted array just as if you called np.sort. So if you wanted to sort a 2D array's rows based on a certain column, you just have to call argsort on that column's values and then use that result to select rows from the original array. Looking back at our 2D array boo, we could sort its rows by the first column ascending like this. This brings up an important question. If our array has repeated values, like 55 in this case, how do we guarantee that sorting them won't alter the order they appear in the original array? For example, this matrix and this matrix are both valid sorts of boo along its first column, but only the first matrix doesn't mix up the order of the 55s. This is what's known as a stable sorting algorithm. By default, np.sort and np.argsort don't use a stable sort algorithm, but you can force it to by setting the kind parameter equal to stable.